What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wicked After Dark, where we talk about all things Halloween. My name's Anthony. With me tonight, we got Ashley and Jess.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
The man behind the cam, Andy, and his trusty sidekick, Jimbo. Welcome back, guys. It's been fucking forever. I mean, freaking forever. You know what I mean?
Like 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Like a month.
A month.
When
exactly.
we said, man, we're going into the busy season. We got Midsummer Scream coming up, and bang, it's on.
Yeah.
I think we took that shit literally.
It was pretty wild.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of work.
You know, no, just in our defense, guys.
In
all
defense.
honesty, we have been going every weekend since Midsummer Scream, and this weekend, as of the recording of this podcast, is the first open weekend available
Since
for
the
us
last
to
podcast.
shoot this podcast.
Yes.
So here we are trying to squeeze in a pod for you guys. Yeah.
Poor
That's what's
us.
up.
Poor me. We've been so
Woe
big.
is
Everybody's
woe
like,
is
shut the
me.
fuck up, fool. This is what you want.
Literally.
You know, it's your season, stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. I mean, hey, dude, it's like
Signed
every
up for
year.
this shit.
Every year we're like, oh man, it's gonna be, it's exhausting, and I feel
I feel like this year's been
exhausted.
more busy than
Well,
normal.
this year lined up the gauntlet because of the way Midsummer Scream was moved.
right.
So it just lined up like you're just running the marathon right now.
Yeah.
Shit, shout out to everybody running it with us, though, man. I know everybody's been very busy. You know what I mean? Traveling and going to certain shows and doing all these pop-ups and conventions, and shit's been like non-stop. You know what I mean? Which is, hey, this is it, though. This is our time of the year. This is where we thrive, and we,
This is what we live for.
yeah, seriously,
Yep.
Craziness.
it's been a ride.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I hope everybody at home's been good. I know you missed us. YouTube world, I know you missed me. Sorry, but I'm back. I ain't going anywhere.
I don't know, maybe.
I ain't going nowhere,
Might
big
catch
dog.
ya.
Going to work tomorrow.
I'm here and I talk a lot. Deal with it. It is what it is.
It's a little too much
You know who
sometimes.
you are.
I ain't going nowhere. Anyways, yeah. So what do you guys want to start off with? You guys want to say what we've been up to over the last fucking feels like 2 months?
Well, last podcast we said we had Midsummer Scream coming up, and that's when it started,
And it happened.
the trauma.
It
And it
started. It
happened.
literally started before Midsummer Scream. We debuted a new setup
Yep.
that took some
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
some building and things. So
That was
Yeah.
fun though.
it kind of took me back to the old days, building stuff. So
It was
kinda cool.
It was crazy process. Midsummer Scream's a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
just the level of that show, the scale that it's on, but not just that. I think the load in and the load out for that
Yeah.
show is
It's
like
crazy.
Intense.
a full day of work too.
Yep.
Not just let's go load in for 2 to 3 hours and we're
No.
out. No,
I think we stayed for like what, 6?
I think load in took us 6 hours and load out took us I don't even
3 or
know,
4. Yep.
Yeah.
3 to 4 business days to load out.
Seemed like
That was
We gotta wait
gnar-
patiently,
Yeah, it was
you know what I mean?
gnarly. But,
But you know what?
It's on a large
Big.
scale.
I even give a huge shout out. I went up to the guy in the loading docks afterwards to give him his kudos, because they did such an amazing job coordinating and getting people in and out as quickly as possible. And when you have over 300-400 people trying to get in and out of there, for you know what I mean, given the circumstance, they did an awesome job. They were making sure people were safe from crossing and going down the ramps and getting cars in and out of there. So they did an amazing job, I think. This year, well, last year too, but in general, getting people in and out of there. So good shout out to the guys in the parking lot,
Yep.
Yeah.
big time.
they were very organized.
Yep.
Very, very. They didn't skip a beat. That's for sure.
I liked,
And you only got 30 minutes for real.
yeah, I like the loadout because they even made like a pathway just for people who were walking down the ramp because
Yeah.
they know that people walk down the ramp. So they made a whole pathway for that.
Yeah.
And we're
That
one of
was-
those people to
Yeah,
walk
we were
down the
one,
ramp.
yeah.
And I don't want to. I don't want those people to go unnoticed though. Those people are what makes those events. Those
The crew,
events.
yeah,
It's
the crew makes
It's those
the-
little crew people. That's like, man, without that person, think about it like this: if those people wouldn't have been good, whoo, man, load
Would've
in
been a
and
shit
load out
show.
would have been horrible, bro. You know, the safety of people in their hands, crossing, going down those ramps, stopping cars. Yes, no, readying up. You know,
Yep.
so good shit again.
I think too it sets the tone, you know, that it's organized and in good shape.
Yeah,
you know?
because there's some times where you'll go to a show and the first person you talk to,
Yeah.
and they're mean. You're just like, well, fuck, now I'm irritated. You know, so it really does set the tone, like you said. But Midsummer Scream was just a different animal. It was a great year. It was cool vendors as always. You know, Hall of Shadows was awesome, and we actually got to go through the Horror Nights thing too,
Yeah.
which was really cool because you got a free tote bag.
Yeah.
No, piggybacking off of what Ashley's saying, Midsummer Screen, as I've always said, is just a whole nother level of convention style. It's like a Comic-Con of horror. You know, it's the Met Gala of Halloween and pop-ups, and everybody puts on their best. And I absolutely just love to see it. You know what I mean? When everybody is there trying their absolute to look the best they possibly can, bringing the best products possible. You know what I mean? So definitely, again, Midsummer did not fall short on any of that. The crowds were insane. The guests were amazing. All the people who shopped with us were fucking great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's probably the best year we've ever had.
Yeah.
You know, but again, it's just
Well, it's year two. It's year two.
Well, and you guys were inspired this year because, you know, that's what came up with the new facade. For,
right.
You know.
That's why we decided to go all out with our facade. And I hope those of you who saw it enjoyed it because that was it. You know what I mean? And God willing, and if Midsummer allows, if we're back next season, we're going to do something even better, bigger. You know, I mean, that's
Sure.
what we've already been discussing. You know, so.
We did drop 2 new shirt designs, or 2 or 3, 2, for this event too, which
There was
was
a couple
fun.
things. There was a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple new products, so that's always a good time.
Yeah, and they're not even listed online, but that's good. Yeah,
That's because we can't go.
It's coming.
it's
coming.
it's a
It's coming.
it was a roller coaster, right, guys? This month was a
Yeah, I think too.
yeah.
Then everybody took turns getting sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
my
still in the
goodness.
process of getting rid of that.
Yeah, I'm still a little
Literally the
congested.
whole
Same.
month, though. I feel like someone's been sick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Since Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's just like,
right
oh
after.
my lord,
Well,
Oh my land.
you want to get into that?
being
What's that?
sick.
Wicked Fest.
Not yet. We're
Not
still
yet, we're
on
still
Midsummer.
thinking
You know what I mean?
Midsummer.
Because that was a whole ballgame.
No, but again, go back to Midsummer. You know, it was it was one of those events, dude, where for me, I literally thoroughly enjoy that show because it has everything you can think of.
Yes.
As a fan of horror, Halloween, spooky, cutesy, whatever, that is the show for you. You know what I mean? Because they have it all. You can go and get scared. You can go and enjoy shows. You can go in and, you know, enjoy all the major theme parks that are there and attractions to the vendors. You know, you can literally buy. I know you purchased some trading cards, vintage items,
Garbage Bell Kid cards. Thank you very much.
You know, you can get those things there though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get $2,000 props, masks, shit like that. You know, you can get
Fog.
Yeah, fog, and I mean the list
it all.
goes on and on, dude. You know what I mean, with the amount of things you can purchase there, and again, just the way it's ran, it's like unmatched.
Well,
You know.
I didn't get to attend like while it was operating. You know, I got
Right.
to do setup and tear down, but just walking around while people were setting up and the things I saw was like you said, you could buy cutesy stuff or you can buy extreme horror,
Right.
like hardcore, whatever.
Right.
Literally.
So and everything in between.
Right.
That was the gap of everything that was in there. So
Which, if anybody has ever watched the podcast, you can see that Chucky has got a new brother right next to him. He's not all the way in frame, guys, but there's a box next to him that says "Seed of Chucky." That's right. It finally happened. I finally own one, so I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, he hasn't been the same since.
Should
He's
I
been-
do it? No.
you know what's crazy? I think something's wrong with that dog because he hasn't been the same since. He's been a little grumpy, you know.
A little.
I don't know.
A little
Something wrong with that doll.
Maybe.
possession.
Nah, but
And
anyways,
you know what? I think too one of the cool things, you know, I don't know but Spencer from Discount Cemetery does the live screen printing there. I think that's pretty freaking cool.
I'm telling you, dude, there's just so many things you can do there, from the live stuff to the shows to the
Print your own
demonstrations. They got little side stages. I mean, brother,
everything.
everything. Everything again, just autographs. Just again, huge shout out to Midsummer Scream, man. Again, another amazing show in the books for them. And one of the things that I like to do, and I kind of, it's like a little treat, I guess, is I like to go and sit in the John Murdy panel, right? Mm-hmm. And every year, the three,
Must be nice.
the three people who like put it on, I don't know their exact title, so I don't want to ruin that, but they always come out on stage and acknowledge everybody for being there and say, hey, you know what I mean? Thank you. And again, because they acknowledge the fact that without the fans, again, it isn't Midsummer Scream, right?
Yeah.
So it's just such a cool thing, dude. Sunday was a good wrap up. Mm-hmm. But again, yeah. So just for me and us, just again, great job, Midsummer. Amazing year, and I hope to be back.
Yeah, next year. Please.
Moving on.
For sure.
Say please.
Hey, please.
Yep. And then right after that, ass whooping. I'm just kidding. Right after that, we had Wicked Fest finally. I don't even want to say finally because I feel like that thing the show came in a blink of an eye.
I think our tech guy back there is asleep, so go ahead and bring that one more time.
And then we had Wicked Fest.
All right.
Good job, Andy. Good job.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I'm gonna start having to hit you with one of these.
Like give him the sign.
Like Andrew, go now. But yeah, Wicked Fest came super quick this year. Wow. I don't even know. Yeah, go ahead and start with that one.
You sure?
No.
You want me to talk?
Go ahead,
I don't
Jess,
want to.
you
You know
talk.
what I mean?
Wicked Fest, August
23rd.
23rd, 2025.
God, for real?
Oh man, I think this was the biggest year yet for Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
You missed it again.
Oh my
damn.
She said.
Oh my God! You look like Woody right there.
I gotta say, it was by far the most interesting year of Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting, because we experienced 3 seasons of weather
In one day.
in
not even
a few
day,
hours.
in a few hours, yeah.
And it was pretty nerve-wracking in the beginning, just because.
Well, let's go through the motion.
Yeah.
7 a.m. wake up call.
Wake up call, girl. We're
We're there at 7
You're
a.m.
okay. You know what I mean? My God, you're so dramatic.
7 a.m.
No,
We're
you
there.
ruined my story.
Arrival time.
They're talking about Anthony cutting me off. Look, you always cutting me off.
Oh, I
Oh,
apologize.
good thing.
Apologize.
I don't wanna hear
Apologize.
All right, 6 a.m. wake up call. Better?
Yes.
All right, we get there 7 a.m. Clear skies, hot as shit. Hot. It's like not that hot, but it's gonna get hot. You can feel it in the air. Like ooh, let me put a little bit of sunscreen on before I forget and get burnt. Start loading up, taking everything down, setting up. Wicked booths, the taco booth, displays, blow ups, banners, and then I want to say hour and a half in, right?
Yeah.
Hour and a half in.
30.
There's like a dark cloud coming, and we're just like, oh man, it's gonna say some little bit of rain in the forecast. That's be fine. Sprinkles,
Yeah.
And I felt some sprinkles. We're like, okay, cool, that should be it. Nope. It
Monsoon.
fucking
No. You know what? Before it started, Anthony's like, just hop in this ladder with me, which is 2 different ladders, guys. Don't worry.
I'm like, damn, they make a ladder big enough.
Shut the hell up. Anyways. And he's like, we're going to hammer down our tarp, whatever. Cool.
Just screw it down.
Screw it down, yeah, to our new setup. So we're both on a ladder, and it was like right before it was about to pour. And it was already sprinkling. It was starting to get harder, and then boom, lightning hit the top of
The power
The light pole.
Yeah.
The light pole.
And I look at Anthony like, we're on top of metal ladders, bro.
That shit hit, and we saw it hit it, and it smoked up. And
Yeah.
Jessica's like, oh, we gotta get down. And she was coughing down quick.
Dude, I was out.
Looked like a fireman coming down the ladder.
I was down, dude. Hell no.
Oh no! But I was the one holding the drill.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like, nah, that was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that, though, it fucking just
Poured. Yeah, after
Flooded.
Anthony was like, let's get
Poured.
down. Like, get down. It started pouring. That by the time we got underneath something, we were soaked.
dude.
We're soaked. Our shoes were wet. Our merch was wet.
We had
the
to pick
tables
up.
were wet.
We literally had to pick up all of our boxes from the floor, like stacking them, like the least important on the bottom to most important on top, and like
It
and
was.
then it says, oh, it's only going to last 30 minutes. 30 minutes goes by.
It's still pouring.
it's still pouring.
Hour goes by.
I think we have like a video of it
By the
raining.
time an hour and a half of rain kept going, and no, it was so bad we had to push water off of our canopies, because it was just bad.
On to me.
And I'm already starting to cry. Like, this is not good. No one's gonna come.
I just see Ashley's face, dude, and it's already the face of defeat.
Yeah,
Right,
she
and
was
of
already
course,
like-
and don't get me wrong, I think that was everybody was thinking it. Right, you're like, wow, dude. Who? First of all, what I was thinking is like, who gave us ojo, and whoever it is, I got that ass when I see you. If I find out who
Yep.
it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and that's all bullshit aside. That's for real. But no, dude, I think the defeat on everybody's faces were like,
Well, bro,
this is really
it
happening
didn't
right
want
now.
to stop raining, and it kept getting pushed out.
And
And then you know what scared me? We started getting DMs. Is this still gonna happen?
yeah, and I was just like,
How many
Now-
people are thinking that?
Okay, while it's pouring, we couldn't finish that up. Thankfully, the taco booth was done mostly.
Yeah.
Our Wiki Boutique booth, nowhere
near done.
Nowhere near done.
And
Vendors
then-
start showing
yep.
up, but obviously it's pouring, so they haven't set up yet. So now we're behind schedule,
We
like an
probably
hour
got
and a
delayed
half.
about yeah.
So and then finally it stopped. It stopped, right? Muggy, whatever. I'll take it. It wasn't sunny at all, so it was hot, but it wasn't that hot this year at all. Start loading in vendors. I want to say at showtime or maybe 30 minutes before that, it gets a little breezy,
Yeah.
a little bit. You know,
No,
but
at
35
showtime.
mile-an-hour wind.
we're just like, okay, it's okay. Just a little wind, never hurt. You know, put your weights on there. No, and then a fucking tornado hit for like 5 minutes straight. Like canopies were blowing, product was blowing, and then we have these really big coffin displays. I don't know if you've seen it. If you saw us in person at Midsummer or Wicked Fest, you've seen the one that was left because the second coffin blew over,
Snapped in half.
Hit
and
Ash.
cracked me in the back. Okay,
Yep.
it almost took me out. I was like, when that hit me. It hit the table after that. Our frame
That table
broke.
snapped.
The table
I
snapped.
didn't even know if you remember what you told me.
I don't.
You came over to me, he's like, just give all these people refunds. We're done.
Oh
The
yeah.
vendors.
I said
Oh my
refund
God.
these vendors. It's over. I'm done. Like I was so hurt and I was embarrassed because people started pouring in, you know, at showtime and it was packed already. Thankfully, no one was in the booth. It was just me who got hurt, and I was just so defeated at that point. I was like, "This is
Dude,
stupid.
You should have seen
I don't want to
us.
do this." Like, and then there's people like, "Oh my God, are you okay?
I think-
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me help you pick your stuff up." And I'm just like, "Don't cry, don't
Yeah,
cry, don't
crying
cry."
pretty
And then
much.
my husband, you know, Gabe comes up like, "Oh my God, babe, are you okay?" And I'm just like, "Don't touch me, don't look at me. I'm
That's
gonna
the
start
fastest
crying."
I've ever seen that man move. I mean, he's fast. Don't get me
You know
wrong.
what's-
Gabe's
you know what's
fast.
crazy?
But
Like-
he was like around the corner. He was oh shit, like he came
Bro,
around.
it smacked me.
Oh yeah, I
Hard.
know.
Yeah, it hit her
And I was
hard.
just like, "Did it hit my head? I don't know. Am
I just saw like,
I bleeding?"
hey, I'm feeling a little bit woozy. A little bit woozy here.
And I'm not trying not to make a scene.
She's like, let's get some hungry.
And I was trying not to make a scene, you know. And there's customers, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Like
That was it.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking."
Hey, so after all that happened, I actually sent out a text message and I got on the radio because we were radios. And I just said, hey, you know, we'll cry later, but it's showtime now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing we can do. Guests have poured into this place.
Yeah.
It's showtime. And I feel like once that final wind hit, it's settled, dude. And wow. That's
Yeah.
all. I don't even, if I had to explain Wicked Fest, it's wow.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I was more upset too because we were so busy.
Yeah.
And even with the help we had this year, we actually had a little bit more help. But we were still so busy that we didn't get to fully set up our booth how we wanted
Yeah,
it to
no,
look.
I think that's
Well,
the
yeah.
saddest part, though, that we worked, and I don't know if people noticed, but if anybody of you guys noticed, but we really tried this year with our decor, with the way that we set things up. But when it came down to our booth, felt like it lacked the absolute
Oh,
And that's
worst.
because like
You know,
the thing
so-
fell over, it broke, so we were still
We're set to work
there
off one
was
coffin.
some severe issues.
yeah
that
Oh
day.
my
technical
goodness.
issues with.
You know, we got
us.
through it, you know, but it was definitely not what we wanted to look like. But we didn't
You
have a
should
choice at
have
that
seen it.
point.
There was probably like 10 of us, maybe working, maybe 12. And my mom was holding on to the tent. My poor mother, because I left the tent because we had 4 pillars, and if that takes off, we're screwed. You know, so I pretty much me and Andrew were holding like one corner each, and
I
they
was
were
knocked
they were at
unconscious.
the taco booth. Each one of them
No,
were.
I had the other pill on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah, it was you. Yeah, and then Andrew and them were holding
Mind
down
you,
the taco booth.
Dad
That's
and them
3.
were already cooking orders.
Yeah.
They're
There was
already kicking
customers
orders,
helping
bro.
them hold it
I had
down.
to talk with my dad. Just like,
Yeah,
I know. My dad's trying to look like, did she die?
dude, but you know what though? We got through that. Thank God. But you
Just,
know what? Amazing though. Amazing. I think just the gratitude that I wish I could express and really get through to you guys on what that city has done for us and showed out for us. And when I say us, I don't just mean Wicked Fest, Wicked Boutique. I mean the family, the vendor family. You know what I mean? Because it was just amazing
was
for the
great.
support that came out this year, man.
And also, shout out to the vendors, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not one of them had a bad attitude about it.
No.
They were all, we checked on all of them, and especially after the wind, and they were just like, hey, you know what?
Great sports,
Yes.
great attitudes.
It was
Even our
awesome.
guests, like the customers that came, though, this is my fourth year. It's my third year. I love coming here, and I love this weather. I would prefer mugginess over heat because it really wasn't hot.
Right.
It was just muggy because it
Feel
was
about
cloudy,
90%
humid.
humidity.
Felt like Florida, but
literally like Florida.
honestly, that's what kept me going through the day. The amount of people that came up to me to talk to me about Wicked Fest and how much they
Yeah.
love being there, and
The
vibe.
my favorite comment is when they comment on how it looks like all the Halloween Town vibe, and that's
Right.
like my number one goal the whole time. So that always makes me happy. I'm not crying, I swear. I'm just congested.
You know what though? Honestly, you can't even get emotional though, because we've worked our group here, and when I say it's guys, again, you see us three on camera here. My dad talks behind the camera, but it's more than just us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we're the faces. You see us the most, but it's a lot behind the scenes
From our partners to our family.
from our family. You know what I mean? So a lot goes into this event, man, and just without everybody, it's not possible.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
not
think we're really
possible.
hard on ourselves too, like day-to-day basis. Like, oh, we don't do enough. We don't do this,
Right.
this, and that. But at the end of the day, like when you sit back and look at it, it's like we work our ass off to get to where we're getting. And I think Wicked Fest has grown to a level that's more than just about us.
It's beyond
past
us.
and
You know
it's
what I mean?
just like it's its own festival
Wicked
now.
Fest is not about Wicked Boutique.
No,
It's
not at
about
all.
the vendors, man, and the city of Ukaipa. You know what I mean? And the
Community.
The community.
You know what I mean? That's the best way to put it. And we're gonna bust our ass. This was, I think, the year, because we're always like, oh man, should we do it? Should I? I think this was the year for all of us that was like, nah, dude, this is beyond us. You know what I mean? This is something that we're going to be putting 1,000,000% effort into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So with that being said, catch you in 2026.
Damn, just like that. Hit it, Andy.
Date's been
even-
booked.
The date's
Didn't
booked.
Date's been
even
booked.
didn't even say she was gonna say all
I
that
didn't.
shit.
It just hit me.
Fuck.
I'm in the
Yeah.
moment. I'm just in the
Date's
moment.
booked.
2026 dates booked.
Don't get me,
Deposits
I'm gonna
made.
lie. Every year on the day, we're like, why do we do this? This is stupid.
Oh, we
I
are
quit.
like 10 times a day.
F you, F you.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
I got a great, I know we've talked about this before, but I'm not mentioning anybody's names, any vendors. I don't want to reveal any information, but
Whoa.
there's vendors that come to us afterwards, and some of the stories and the appreciation of how they did and what it meant to them.
Yeah.
It's like, even if you're frustrated as the people that are throwing it, it's like, man, when somebody tells you something like that, how do you give up
Right.
on that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
that's a driving force within itself,
For sure.
Because there's like my dad just said, there's been some stories, dude, that have gotten to that level, and you're just like, wow.
Well,
you know what I'm
now I
saying?
can't
So-
quit.
No,
Yeah.
definitely. But like I said, you just the gratefulness. I don't even know how much more to express this, from our vendor family to our guests that show up, the attendees, to the city of Ukaipa,
To our
to
sponsorships.
Jenna. We're gonna get into the sponsors. Sponsors, never forget about you guys. We thank you so damn much, because you don't even know how much that means to us that somebody's willing to do that.
That you believe in us.
And you believe in the event. Just thank you. Again, we are all sit up here with the most
Humbled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just so appreciative and so humbled by what you guys have created, because you guys have created that. You know what I mean? We just fucking threw shit out a wall, and here
There's
we
a lot
are.
of things that I'm proud of in my life, and Wicked Fest definitely top
One
top
definitely.
Yeah.
the amount of, like you said, amount of effort we put into that show and how hard we are on ourselves, and every year, gets a little bit better. Gets a little bit better.
Yes. But like Ashley said, 2026 is booked. Done deal on paper, guys. That being said, it will be the 5-year anniversary of Wicked Fest. 5 years. Good job, Andy. 5 years. You can only imagine the show that's about to take place in 2026, guys. We are already in talks, talking about it, planning for it. Bigger, better, the whole nine. We want to have a celebration, celebrating the 5 years of Wicked Fest. So just Ukaipa, be ready, and the surrounding cities, and anybody who visits from near and far, baby, be ready, because 2026 is about to be insane, bro. It's about to be insane.
Yep.
5 years. That's crazy. Went fast.
Yeah,
Doesn't everything?
Yeah.
Wait,
Pretty much.
4 years in
It'll be 4 years in Ukaipa.
4 years in
Ukaipa,
Ukaipa, but
Wicked
yeah,
Fest,
5th year of Wicked Fest.
So.
We did have an event prior to that, too.
Shout out to Jenna, too.
Yes.
That's our contact over at the Whiteback Center, guys.
Yes.
I'll be giving out her
She be-
information, bro. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, I wanted to do a quick shout out, guys. We're going to do a quick shout out of all of our awesome sponsors this year. First off, we're going to start off with Lucky Hellcat. Leo and them, they're awesome. They're always very supportive, man. I love going by their booth. They're like, nah, we love this corner spot right here.
Yeah.
They're just awesome people. Right behind them is going to be Toxic Doom. Another great attitude, people. Shout out. What?
What?
Oh, shout out to them, dude. They actually love. They listen to the podcast. So hi, guys.
Shout out, Jackie.
Yeah, thank you, for always listening.
Hey, and their booth got pretty.
Yeah,
sure
they
up
were
that
one of the
win.
ones, guys.
Great
They were one of the ones,
attitude.
but you know what? Great attitude. We really appreciate you guys, man. Next sponsor was gonna be Spooky Baby. All the baby merch you can get. Mm-hmm. Oh shoot. Right behind that, we got Witchy Hollow Co. Really neat setup.
new.
I liked her setup, man. She sells those air fresheners,
Yes,
right?
she
yeah.
does.
She was new for us this year, right?
Yes, she was.
She
Yeah.
was.
I
She
spoke
was.
to her prior to Wicked Fest. I think it was Creeper, and I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, where are you from? Would you be down?" And she's like, "100%." And there she is.
Good
you know?
attitude,
And she
man. I
applied
know I
and,
checked
yeah.
in with them. Great attitude, good
Yeah.
people.
I actually have a really quick story.
Yeah, go for it.
About
Make it
them.
under a minute. Just kidding.
Damn.
They
She's like, not a
they
minute
were
over.
our neighbor. Well, I won't say my neighbors because you guys didn't go at Creeper Real. See, they were right in front of us.
Uh-huh.
And Andrew was there the whole weekend, and her husband came up to me and started talking to us, and just like how he appreciated Wicked Fest, and just started talking and thinking, and it's crazy because I'm just like, yeah, like I don't know, like I get awkward, but I'm just like, oh yeah, like
Makes you
I
feel
try-
good.
Yeah,
Makes you feel good.
and I was just like, dang, that's crazy, like.
Yeah. You affected somebody.
Like Ashley said, we're so busy that I don't really get to walk around up and down these aisles and check in. We try to check in on everyone at least once, throughout the day. But like,
That's Anthony's department.
yeah, So that I thought that was really cool that they
No, yeah.
that they did that.
I think that you're trying to word it is you can't show affection because you don't even know how to even go about it.
Yeah,
right?
like-
You're so overjoyed. You're like, wow. You know what I mean?
like
But-
me, like we, like
Yeah.
I don't even know how to be like, oh,
Yeah, of course,
yeah,
of course.
you know?
But deep down, and so you hope that. Again, we're just so appreciative. You know what I mean? So
like,
it's like,
yeah, I appreciate you
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
coming out and sticking
Having
with
the
us with that
faith.
crazy weather and sponsoring.
Yep.
right,
Yeah,
right. That means a
definitely.
lot, dude. It means a
Does.
lot. Again, they're trusting in us,
Us,
in your
yes.
brand. You
Yep.
know what I mean? So yeah, that's cool though.
Exactly.
That's a good story. Thanks for that. Anyways, going into the next sponsor is Creation Apocalypse. Creation Apocalypse are good sports. Good sports.
He's been with us since the
Since day
first
one.
Wicked Fest.
Good people, man. Right behind them, we're gonna go into Stone Oak Manor.
I think they've sponsored every year we've been in
They've
Ukaipa.
been
Yes.
great sponsorships to us. They're actually up in the Oak Glen area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't know, it's not Ukaipa. They're in the Oak Glen area, guys. They have a beautiful home up there that they rent out for weddings, different venues.
Check it out.
Definitely
man.
check them out. We will be announcing something very soon with these individuals. Right behind them is what's that?
But
I'm tripping.
Yes.
Oh shit! The Conjuring's getting to me. Yeah, we'll get into that. Anyways, right behind them, guys, we do have our good friends over at Creep IE Aftermath. Another great people there, guys. Following up with Black Spot Creations. Their product is so cool. I like how they engrave on all their stuff, like their wood stuff. Really neat. Going in with a new sponsor this year, which is going to be Famous Dave's. We got a restaurant to sponsor.
What?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I wonder how we pulled that one.
I know that was a
Crazy.
good one. Again, another good people here. Tino Evil. They've sponsored every year since day one, guys. Big shout out to them, dude. Love their t-shirts, man.
It's funny because Tino Evil sponsors everything.
Yeah.
Midsummer Scream, especially, huge sponsor.
You know what though? That just shows you how good of sports they are, dude.
100%.
Like they,
It makes me feel like I kind of made it. You know,
you
like
made
okay,
it.
we
They're
made
like,
it.
yeah, you made it.
Like, heck yeah.
We're gonna sponsor
It
you.
shows you the level of support they have for this
Right,
community.
the support system they have for the community is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Well, they're also vendors, you know. And stuff,
Right,
their
right.
booths
No,
and
they're
sell
there. They got their
merch.
cool, their t-shirts are elaborate. They were actually, I think, their main sponsor for Midsummer, and they came out with the t-shirt. I think they had two different designs. Badass, too. So anyway, yeah, that's Tino Evil, guys. Going right into, God, I don't want to mess this up. I think they're located in Yucaipa.
Yeah.
Original Element.
Yes.
Shade Creamery. Shout out to them, guys. They're a little business in the city of Yucaipa.
Yep. Down the street from the White Pack.
That's right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little blind here. Next, we're going to have another business in the city of Yucaipa, Chai Coffee Co.
Yep.
Thank you guys so very much, guys. Whenever we can get businesses in the city of Yucaipa, that like really warms me up. They're
Yeah.
accepting of us. Really, that's the goal. And if really, I've always told Jenna this, which is the coordinator in Yucaipa for us. My contact is like, you know what? I always want to try to include the community,
Surrounding
and the
businesses.
surrounding businesses. However we can do to help, bring business to everybody. Because guys, we know how business is, man. Anywho,
Yeah.
we're gonna go right into our Sunshine's Lemonade. Bomb lemonade. You already know we got to go with I think it's called the Armless Palmer.
Yep. It is.
Bomb. She always has it ready for me. Thank you. And our final, yes, zoom out here. Our final sponsor of tonight is going to be Lula's
Chili's
Chili's
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Sorry.
Sorry, he blinked a little bit.
Yeah, guys. She already knows what's up with the hot Cheetos and the damn dill pickle flavor. Good Lord. But anyways, guys, big shout out to all of our sponsors, dude. We really appreciate every single one of you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed your sponsors up on the big ass screen that we had this year, or every year that we're up there. But again, just means a lot to put that kind of trust in us and go take that extra step in supporting us. You know what I mean? We really appreciate it.
Also, shout out to our DJ.
That's right, DJ Eddie.
The vibe was crazy this year. I don't know what he did different, but
You know,
it was good.
he touches so many different people with the kind of music that he plays, the style he plays. I have some great stories that I won't share on here, but sitting up on the stage, I'd get up there and perch up there for a little bit just to kind of, oversee the crowd and how we're moving and whatnot. And the comments I was hearing on the side, you know what I mean, from the different groups of people, not just the horror community.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? You wouldn't even believe the things I heard, and it was so positive and it was so amazing. That's, I think, what I love the most is that we can do that, right? We can provide that to so many different groups of people and whatnot. So it was great to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And I passed that on to Eddie, and he was just overjoyed, because again, you're spinning up there, you're doing your thing, and you're touching so many different groups. It's like, yeah, hell yeah, we're coming together with the music, with the Halloween, with the horror. Dude, great time.
I think I finally got to go stand up on the stage for a little bit this year, and I like looking around, and I'm just like, to see people coming from no matter what direction you looked at, people were coming.
Right.
Yeah.
This way, that way, this way. Like, where are you guys coming from? You know,
because
like,
you got to understand the way the parking works around there.
I understand.
It's get in where you fit in. So they're coming from all directions.
Yeah.
And 360 degrees around the Y pack. So
Yep.
Right. Sorry to the community around there.
It's even times me and Andrew actually walked the whole entire perimeter because we had to order some stuff, and I was looking for the driver, and we found her, whatever. And just to walk around, you're just like, damn, all these streets back here are filled. people are either walking in, walking out the whole time that we were back there, and we were just
Right.
like, dang, that's crazy.
There's
Yeah.
a couple Ubers going on that would get dropped off right smart.
Smart.
They get dropped off right
Dude,
where our tents were with
I
the
would park
misters.
at Ross and Uber up.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's what I would do.
Oh, we got to take a poll, dude. Should we bring the Misters back next year?
Yeah, that's
Oh
a
we
good
had
one.
that. I
You
feel
know,
like
I-
that was really good.
I feel like it was great, but if it was hot, that would have been really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I guess
Well, it was hot,
it was humid.
but it was hot. It was warm.
Yeah.
It wasn't cold out there.
That's
yeah,
true.
no, it wasn't
So,
cold.
I did see some people, taking advantage of that.
Oh no, yeah, there was definitely people under that thing.
So-
No doubt.
Should we bring it back?
I'm sure.
Just
Maybe.
something to ask.
Oh man, not the Reaper. That's it, guys. If you guys saw the big ass Grim Reaper up on the stage this year, that was it.
He's
R.I.P.
gone. Yeah.
He's gone. Let him rest, man.
Yeah.
He's been there since Wicked Fest 1.
Yeah.
And he's unfortunately.
Well, he's been there since Wicked Fest 1. I know we used him for like the house for a couple times. So
Yeah.
he's
Oh, he's
just
been
he's
abused.
done. You know what I'm saying?
We retired.
Now, guys, Wicked Fest got to a level where we have just Wicked Fest props. Damn, we made it for shit. Relax. Anywho, enough
literally.
about Wicked Fest, guys. But you know what I mean. Again, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. And that's all I can really say, man. Just thank you, and I look forward to 2026 and be ready, man, because it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Speechless.
Just
Here, real quick, if you could have one word to wrap up Wicked Fest for you this year, what would it be?
one word.
One word.
Damn.
Good. Yeah. Ash, go.
I did. That was my word. Damn.
Oh, damn was your word?
Damn.
I got one.
What
Go.
is it?
Awestruck.
Oh,
I was just struck by how many. It just blows me away, the attendance. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Just being,
and awestruck.
awestruck of just the attendance and the
Jess?
people coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just
Thankful.
thankful. I guess grateful is the word.
I
My
was
word.
gonna say appreciative.
Yeah.
You know, I think that I would definitely go down that route this year because again, we can sit up here and say thank you a million times, but you're not gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just just the appreciation overall. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it.
Yep. It literally.
So, anywho,
Well,
guys,
let's move on.
moving on
'Cause
here.
that's only the second leg of the gauntlet.
That was literally the only second event. Yeah.
Right after Wicked Fest. So stay with us here. We did Midsummer Scream, Wicked Fest, then Creep IE Aftermath.
No.
We told you we were supposed
Hold
to.
on.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Reverse.
It was
Right
October
after
Village.
My bad.
third week in a row.
Third week in a row, we did October Village in Buena Park.
Yep.
Buena Park, and I think you and I did that one, right, Jess?
Yes, we did.
Another great fucking
Wish I had
show
to
there,
say that
man. I
earlier.
love. You know what? Ashley, Jeremy,
I
you know,
was going to say something about me.
I mean, dude, Jess for showing us the locations and the markouts and for helping us out with the little situation there.
Yeah.
Again, just the professionalism on their end, man, and the help and the venue they provide. Fucking freezing cold AC, dude. I mean, God, I always say it, dude. They're great to look up to and to hope we can run an event like that. You know what I mean? To where it's organized. You got amazing attendance. You know, great vendors, great people. Just a good time,
Yeah.
right?
Amazing. It was
A
amazing.
good show.
I wasn't there, guys. Just like they said.
She's like, yeah, I wasn't there, so I can't really.
I've
speak
heard it
on
was
that.
great, though.
Well, I think the most important thing to really people like you're trying to convey is the recovery from Midsummer to Wicked Fest. The recovery from that to have enough product, and then the recovery from that to have enough product.
Right.
You know, it was quite a task.
Yeah.
Granted, Anthony and Jess were there, but it took more than
Yeah.
just them two showing up to get it done.
Right. No, yeah. Like I said, it's just been it's again week after week after week. So it's not easy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not easy. But anyway, yeah, great show, dude. I love going out to Buena Park. Great venue, dude.
That was my first time there.
Oh,
yeah.
Ashley had did it by herself last time with Anthony, and this time it was me and Anthony, and I had Anthony working.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good venue, great location, great people as always,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
attendance, man. Just great overall, and of course, our little tradition anytime we get out to that area is having our little
Ramen.
and that's a quick little funny story. Jess, what was our experience there?
So, I got down because that place is always busy. If you know, you know, you know. And as soon as I passed the door, it felt like passing the oven door. You know, when they open it, it felt like that. And I was like, I walked in. And I called this dude. And I was like, dude, it's hot in here.
Just like
and
that.
He was like, screw it, whatever. He comes in, he looks at me like.
No, bro, because it wasn't just hot. It felt like they had the heater on.
Yeah, it felt
dude.
like their heater was
It felt like the
stuck
heater was on. I want to say, all craziness aside, it was at least 90 degrees in there.
Yes, maybe
Minimum.
even hotter.
But the thing is this, though. My body did regulate to that temperature.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
isn't good.
It matched, it regulated, right? So there came a point I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, and then Jessica saw some people leaving that were sitting on the outside. She was on
got
that
up.
so
I
quick,
got up.
bro. She was like, yeah, can we sit there? So, yeah, we got transferred over to the outside, but we still ate that.
We still ate it. It was really good.
As always.
We drank like 3 pitchers of water
Yeah.
by ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jeez, hydration.
hydrated that day.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, shout out to October Village and everyone that showed up to that. That was cool too.
Yeah. Good seeing everybody.
And then right after that,
Yeah.
Literally.
Right after that, now I'll bring it in.
Yeah.
Creep
Creep IE Aftermath. Was that a 3-day?
Yep.
Yes.
That one was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
3-day
Well,
show, guys. Creep IE Aftermath. We unfortunately the tacos weren't there this time, guys. But hopefully in the near future, we'll be there. But Wicked Boutique was there in attendance. A lot of new faces. I didn't get to attend this show. We're busy doing other things, man. Like I said, we've been juggling a lot of shit behind the scenes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, from what I hear, there's a lot of new faces. You know what I mean? Just, again, it was at the Ontario Convention Center, which everybody knows my relationship with the staff there. You know what I mean? So maybe it was good that,
You know what? They were actually a lot kind of nicer. Eh.
Eh?
Waiting.
I mean, like,
You
they
weren't
didn't make
outside
me
doing
throw away
food.
my coffee.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yeah, that's nice of them.
But did you go to the loading dock?
I did not. I came in, but I went outside to go get the help for the day and came back in and we had coffee and they didn't say nothing. So,
Oh, okay. So they lightened up.
yeah. Just
Cool.
a little bit,
But with that being said, they've already announced their new date I want to say it's the end of January.
Beginning of February.
Beginning
yeah.
of February, dude. And that's their Creep IE.
It's a regular show.
That's their regular
It's Creep
big show,
Icon
right?
and it is also their 5th.
Their fifth.
It's also their
anniversary.
fifth. Oh, shit. They have a big announcement already. Bruce Campbell from The
Evil Dead.
Evil
Ash from
Dead.
Evil Dead.
He does play Ash from The Evil Dead, yes.
He will be there. They already announced him. So, yeah, that's
His
already
fan
been
base is
meeting.
crazy because he has a
Yeah.
big fan base,
He
dude.
does. It's
Because a lot of people don't like Ash, or not Ash, but like The Evil Dead in general. I did like it. I'm that weirdo. you know
Not
what I mean?
me. Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the Terrifier, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It
you know
has
what I
its
mean?
Like it or you don't.
Right.
Yes. Literally, you either like it or you don't like it. There's no in between.
It's okay. Nobody says
Right.
that.
I think it's okay.
Nobody
I think
says
I'm
that.
the in between. Because I didn't absolutely hate the movie, but I didn't really like it either. But it wasn't it wasn't the worst.
She was.
You know?
She's in the middle. I absolutely did not like that movie at all. And then Katie likes that movie, so we're all
Which
like,
one?
Evil Dead.
Terrifier.
Any
Terrifier.
Terrifier,
Oh,
any of them.
gotcha.
I don't like those movies, but everyone's
she
been knowing
doesn't
that.
like
I
the
always
gory movies.
express my opinion on
I
that.
have a whole different respect for those films now, but I'll get into that later.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, Creep Icon, guys. Again, thanks for having us, man. Those are one of our sponsors for Wicked Fest.
Yes.
So really appreciative.
Andrew
almost
was
like
out
that
in
one.
left field right now, dude.
But you see it right now. Though. He's like, hey, bro, you got those headphones on for a reason. But no, yeah, they're one of our sponsors for Wicked Fest, man. I'm very appreciative of these guys. They work really hard too, guys. So trust me, we know what goes
Yeah,
into this
yeah.
stuff. But they deal with celebrities. They deal with
A lot.
a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, new dates are announced already. Get your tickets now because they're already putting up warnings for like the VIP stuff. It's gonna be a crazy one. Great way to bring in the new year. That's for sure.
Yeah.
A great Christmas gift.
So we did Creep Econ, right? Wrap that Saturday.
Sunday.
I'm sorry. Tuesday came, and guess what we decided to do? Because we're legit.
It sounded good at the time 2 months ago, you know?
Yeah, somebody else was bringing this one in.
We did Oogie Boogie Bash.
I don't know if that one deserves an applause, Andrew.
It should have been something spooky.
Lost our asses on that one.
Anthony was sick,
You
so
know what,
he
though?
was not having the
It was
best
a rough
time.
year for Oogie Boogie, definitely.
I
The
don't
kids
think
were
so.
sick, yeah.
It's a rough year for us, but I mean, as far as the event goes, I feel like it was better this year than last year.
Really? What changed?
I don't know. The parade was better.
Yeah, I agree. The parade was a little
I
different.
feel like they had a little more decor.
Yep.
I feel like the vibe was better.
The treat trails
The
were
treat trails
better.
were moving quicker, better.
You know what, Dad? I agree with you.
But somebody asks me all the time, is it worth it? The answer in the short term is no. It's not worth it. It's not. But I'm not there for the value. I'm there for the experience, kind of like living the vibe, be in the moment type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you're
So-
there because you have grandchildren.
Right, but that's the reason I do it now. And to see them happy and smiling and having a good time.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not there because I need 10 pounds of candy. I can't even eat it anymore.
I mean,
you
I
know?
have it.
So,
I
yeah.
still have it in my room. Not even
No.
touched.
The vibe is great.
Yeah.
You know, it's the value for being there for the short amount of time. No, of course it's not worth it. But if you're there for the vibe, the special event, the exclusivity of it, and all those things, yeah.
Now, no, it just could have been me. But did it feel like it was a little bit busier this year? I thought so too. I thought it was a little
Yeah,
bit
but I think
busier.
they handled it.
No, I don't think it was stupid busy.
No.
Because lines are still very short for a lot of the
Yeah.
attractions. And like food even, right? Their wait times on their app was stupid.
They
I
were
wouldn't
all
recommend
off.
that. Yeah.
They were all off.
I
I was
wouldn't
like, there's
recommend
no
that.
one here, dude.
I wouldn't recommend that. But I feel like it was a little busier. They obviously sold more tickets to it. But, I agree with Dad, though. The tree trails, even though they were busy as hell, they went really fast. They gave out a great amount of candy. They cut out the carrots. That was a big one.
Yes,
Everybody's like,
thank
hey, so you need
God.
the carrots, dog. You need the carrots.
No,
They
dude.
did cut out the carrots because all their trash cans were just full of carrots at the end
So
of the
did
night.
you, huh?
Shut the hell up, Bryson. That's not funny. Anyways,
Like my two all-time favorite characters to always see is Oogie Boogie. That's
Oh.
because he's my favorite. He's
That
my
was my
favorite.
son.
And I just love how interactive his room is. Like, cause he gets the
Special room.
imagination room,
All
Right.
the screens.
with the screens, and it's always so cool in there, and it's funny
Decked
how
out.
he talks to you.
Honestly, it's hard to get through that room because there's so much like to look at.
Yeah.
So Ethan, my son, he went last year. Is this our second or third year?
Third.
Okay, well, last year he was still a little bit spooked by Oogie Boogie, right?
Yeah.
This year he was just like, oh man, he wanted to go back, so we went back again. But that's one of his favorite rooms too. He still won't get up there and get a picture near him. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's a little
yeah.
terrified because he does look a little like, ooh, I don't know.
Even though it's like a really short girl up there, but because
Yeah.
they're just really high,
Right. But no, that's one of his favorite characters. My favorite character was Hades.
He's
That
funny
is
too.
my favorite character, I think, of the night. Maleficent, they undershot her a little bit. She needed a bigger stage.
I was gonna say she needed a bigger stage. They gave her a really tiny.
I felt like
stage.
we should have went back at night.
Yeah, we should
yeah,
have.
that's true. That's
did
true.
see her in the
She
morning.
didn't get a fair shot.
Syndrome, I'd rather have Sid.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Sid
I'd rather
instead of
have
Syndrome
Sid.
for
Rather have
sure.
Sid. Roger Rabbit's got to go.
He
I'm
got
sorry.
to
I-
go.
I-
He's
I
too
liked
old,
Roger
I
Rabbit.
think.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz was good.
That was hilarious.
That one was
He's
good.
funny.
He actually talked to Ethan and Emma.
Yeah.
He held them back, and because Ethan was a Power Ranger, this year was a Red Ranger, and Emma was
Glinda.
that one.
I'm not even sure where that's from.
Wicked.
Okay.
So he was
Didn't
talking
watch
to the kids, being very interactive.
Yeah, yeah.
And just the smiles they put on their faces, like, oh, he noticed us. You know what I mean? I'm just, oh Lord,
Yeah.
But no, I like again, just a good time for the kids. Unfortunately, I did not get to enjoy it because for some weird reason that day I fell sick to my bones.
Yep,
Like I
yep.
was hurting.
Well, because it's been passing around.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like my body just ached from start to finish, and in my head, I was like, I just got to get through this for the
Yep.
kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to get through it. I almost just said, hey, you know
My
what?
mom too.
Leave me here.
You know,
and go,
I think
and
you
go.
just described your 50s.
Oh no, dude! And it's so bad because I was literally talking to Jess just prior to the event, and my wife even, and said, "Hey, like, I want to try." They got like this thing of coffees. We
Yeah,
gotta
he
try
was
and
like-
try. Like,
He would just like send me the list of coffees that are
Yeah,
over here,
dude.
and I showed him where they were, and he was just like
Nah.
dead,
nah.
you know.
I did have the
Hey.
wings and stuff.
I did find a new ice cream I like, though.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. And that
I
good thing
never
for you
tried
is year
that.
round.
Yeah, I never tried that.
Oh yeah, that is funny. I did see you then. I was like, what is
Yeah,
he doing?
that,
was
that
pretty good.
lemon soft serve.
Nah,
What's
I
it?
can't do that.
Oh
That's
man,
good.
it was delicious.
Look at
It's
soft
like a Dole
serve.
Whip but lemon.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Soft serve and shaved ice don't go together.
Well, I'm not supposed to eat that
I'm
stuff.
sorry. That's
But
kind of
he
weird.
did.
I'm
Shaved
kind of weird.
ice.
You know, once in a
It's
while.
shaved
Was it
ice.
shaved ice?
Yeah, it is. Isn't it shaved
No.
ice?
It had like no, it had
It was like Dole Whip texture.
it was, but it had like
Juice, frosty.
like icy in the bottom or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
One thing about me is you would never catch me with the snow cone. Those are weird to me. I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah, me neither.
What?
Same thing as with
Only
the
two of them.
Raspados. Not a fan. Not a
You're
fan.
crazy. It's 'cause-
wow.
Are you not?
Nuts,
She's not an
fool.
ice cruncher. That's why.
Oh man,
I
my
love
teeth
ice.
are
I
all
just think
broken
it's
because
like
of it.
it's not worth it to
Same.
me.
But going back to Oogie Boogie, guys, we did have a good time. My kids loved it. You know what I mean?
I thought the parade was really cool.
You know what? I went. I saw. I conquered. I went for a specific reason. I saw it. I got it. I went
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
You know.
Good time though. The parade was pretty good. It took for fucking ever to get to where
Oh
we
my
were.
Well, we're at the
Yeah.
end, dude.
Shit.
Just a
end.
tip for anybody going: eat before you go because you're not going to eat dinner there.
Well, no.
No, that's why I always
'Cause we
tell
never
anyone eat something.
Well, my thing
before
is we
you
always go to
in.
Earl's. We go to Earl's, so we had
Yeah.
little,
Well,
food before we got in. But
Well, they didn't.
yeah,
We did.
we should have.
yeah, so we did
We're
that.
running
But
late.
no, like I said, dude, the kids really enjoyed it, man. And that's what matters for me, at least. It's worth the $500 I got to fork out for it. But you know what I mean. But no. In all seriousness, the kids really enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
For me. I think it's a little too repetitive. You know what I mean. I wish they'd change it up real dramatically a year or two. But my mom always likes to throw it in my face. Well, you go to Halloween Horror Nights every year, and I have to tell her, like, well, Mom, it's literally a completely different event every year, like completely different. Different
Right.
houses, different properties.
I
different...
think they switched it up a little bit this year.
They did.
I'll say we switched up. Well, we did a little different too. Like the kids went on rides this year.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
went
there
on
was
Monsters.
time, I felt.
I went on Monsters Inc. and it was like supposedly it was a 15-minute wait. Dude, I walked onto the ride.
Oh, really?
Literally,
When we were over there?
They put you through the lightning lane and there was no wait. Like I literally walked on the ride.
No, when we did it, we were in the area, but it was 30-minute wait, and I could see the line. I was like, oh, shit.
You're like,
No. And the kids are impatient, dude. They're like, Dad, we want to get candy. Like, all right, here we go.
Well, I think too in the treat trails,
you know,
with-
there was a
with
treat
the-
trail in a random spot. I didn't know it was a treat trail, and I was just like, "Is this
Where?
candy?" On in Cars Land.
At the end?
Yeah, next
Yeah.
to the actual ride. I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah,
But
the ride
most of
was
them-
closed for maintenance. Well, that's right.
Yeah,
Most of the treat trails are themed.
yeah.
With the, I thought that's part of the thing that makes it a cool event.
There's two that aren't, which is just a random like, "Hey guys, come get some candy."
Yeah.
That's what that was.
And it was cool because every time I put my bag out, I get like 2 pieces of candy, which I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? It's cool. I mean, I paid my money, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, right.
And my son would put his bag out. Not even Emma. My son. He'd put his bag out, dude, and I shit you not. It's just like, oh, here you go.
A handful.
Here you go,
Yeah.
cutie.
And I look at this like, so
Yeah,
fucking-
you
Yeah.
gave me 2, and it was a
it-
freaking Three Musketeers.
Hey, I'm like, is it because he's got curly hair or what the
No,
fuck?
so I tested that theory too. I went by myself in a treat trail, 2 pieces of candy. I took Ryder the second time. They just seen me. Gave me a handful of candy. Oh, that's crazy.
Keys are the key, buddy.
Kids are the key.
Kids
yeah.
are the key.
Oh, my favorite treat trail, randomly going back, is the Ernesto one.
Uh-huh.
Really?
This is really cool.
Yeah.
Overhyped.
No,
No.
you're
Don't get me wrong,
crazy.
the
way.
prosthetics are nuts.
He
The
sings
the
and
actor
everything.
behind that is good.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
They're all good. I thought all of the
Yeah, so my
characters
top
were
is Oogie Boogie, him, and Hades.
Can
I
you-
think Oogie Boogie's like,
You're a hater, that's why.
okay.
What?
good. Doctor whatever his name was freaking hilarious.
I would go, man, top three. Top three, I'm going to go Hades, Oogie, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's my top three. Ernesto's 4. Yeah. That would be my,
Well, no one cares. I'm just kidding.
We actually got to see Hades do the whole little where he blows up.
Yeah.
And everything changes. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways,
Moving
moving on.
Yeah,
Moving
good
along.
times.
Moving along.
The
Can't
clock
wait for
here
next
is
year.
off because you guys didn't reset it, so I don't know where we're at in time. But moving on, right after
We're
Oogie
rusty.
Boogie, that was Tuesday, so there was no weekend in between there. That weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Creep It Real OC. Oh yeah,
That Friday, actually. So
Yeah.
2 days after that.
Yeah, and that was a
Yeah.
3-day event this year.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
A killer 3-day event.
You take it away. You take it away. You did it.
Thanks, sister. Thanks.
You go, girl.
So that one was just me and Andy and Katie for Friday, and then Saturday was me and Katie, and then Sunday Andrew came again because it was loud out.
So like,
But-
damn, did Ashley do shit?
Yeah, no, Ashley's been MIA, guys. We're not even gonna lie.
yeah, but
Okay, in my defense, I've been having a lot going on in my personal life.
yes,
Okay,
she has.
Which is done now,
which
so
is
we'll be
done
moving
and over
forward.
with. I won't talk about it, but we're here.
Yeah. Anyways, this one was actually a nighttime event this year. Usually it's in the like.
They're like, damn,
12
she went
to
to jail.
something. For real. This
Sorry, go
time it
ahead.
was 4 to 10 every night. And the vibe was different. It was cool. I really liked our spot. We were on top of like this concrete in the back. Yeah, it was super cool. Like people were
Packed?
just
You know, it makes
Yeah.
me that event kind of like strikes a little nerve now, and not in a bad way,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
but because Ken Page last year was
Oh,
one of
yes.
their, was
You know
one of
how
their,
many people were talking about that? It's crazy.
was one of the guests last year,
Mm-hmm.
and again, I'm a panel guy, so I sat in on his little panel or
Mm-hmm.
interview, and it terrified me because a week later he passed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he talked about life and how you never know. You never know when it's your time and this, that, and the other. So it really kind of struck me. I was like, wow, this gentleman has done so much.
R.I.P.?
Has been, yeah, rest in peace. Has done so much. The Oogie Boogie and so many generational people will never forget this man.
Yeah.
Right? And then to see that he passed the very next week.
Mm-hmm.
It's just upsetting and sad, and I don't even know if they ever really revealed the cause of death. But
Yeah, I don't
it's
think so.
again just tragic as shit.
Yeah.
And then this year, not to be Debbie Downer, but this year they actually brought in R.L. Stein,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is the creator of Goosebumps. So that was really neat, I thought, and I really thought I was gonna score me an autograph, but psych, they sell those fuckers in advance, and I didn't have a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you thought, you know what I mean?
Yes. That was
How was that vibe anyway? Was there
That
a lot of
was-
people for that?
So they waited till Sunday to have him, and I thought that was a really good idea, like as an event thrower, because Sunday was packed. It was freaking packed. Like they let people in before the event started, and they walked
Hey,
them.
now that's where the numbers make sense. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when
So-
she's hit me, the numbers like Sunday. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right before the event started, we're all walking around, and it was like the event started at 4, so it was like 3:45, and there was like people walking in a group of like maybe 10, and they were walking them all the way to where he was to stand in line for the signing. So they were already there at like 2:00. People were already lined up, and I'm like, damn, you guys are crazy, like event don't start for another 2 hours, y'all. But they were there, and they let them in early, and they walked them straight to the line. Like, you can't move from this line because we're not open yet. Like, people aren't ready yet, even though we were. But
Yeah.
But I thought that was crazy.
So the vibe was definitely Goosebumps.
yes,
Nice.
Nice.
it was cool.
Nice.
He's old. He looks like a normal old man. He was funny.
Well, he's normal. He just happened to write a hit book.
Hundreds.
Books. Yeah, you're right. How
Yeah,
many
I actually
stories
have
is
it.
there?
You can't see it, but it's a phone case. Goosebumps.
You think Jessica called me one time
Nope.
on any of the shit that she called Ashley? Never, not even one time, dude. I was like, all right, got you, dude.
We're not
I
friends.
called you one time.
Got you. For what?
I don't remember, but
It
I
was
did.
probably because of some operational shit.
Hey,
Oh
take-
yeah, the lights died.
Take a look around your
I'll text
room.
you for
You don't need any more stuff.
You don't know that.
You know what? It was a lot different this year. Like they had a stage in the back, which I know the setup. You know how the dirt lot back there. They built a stage back there
Oh, nice.
and made it a beach, and like they brought in sand and they yeah, dude, it was crazy. And they had people playing back there, and also people playing like in the little promenade area with the underneath the thing
Oh, wow.
next to the restroom.
So it sounds like
Like a courtyard, a small courtyard.
So it sounds like we missed a hell of a year. Thanks,
Yeah,
Ash.
yeah.
Anyways,
It was cool.
Shut
They
up.
their Mr. Bones, you know, really big skeleton. They put sand all over him because he was Mr. Damn, I took a picture of him. I don't remember what they called him.
like glued sand to him.
Yeah,
You
Really?
got money.
yeah. And then like they built a sand castle. That was funny.
That's funny.
Nice. So
It was
it
pretty
sounds
Shout
cool.
out
good.
Creep OC. Thanks for having us.
As always, dude.
Yeah, they were really nice. They came around and talked to us. They gave us treats, water.
That's awesome.
There was another guy that was a part of them this year that was a little newer. And he was a shark was chasing him because he was a lifeguard. That was pretty funny.
Like entertainment.
Entertainment, but also he's like a kind of like a host, I guess. But he was just walking around with them, making sure everyone was okay. Their extra help, like people showing you around. There was this one guy. He would come every day, talk to me. He actually works at Disney,
Oh, nice.
and he would just like let me know if you need anything. I don't even know where he was.
Fun fact: I know one of the guys at Wicked Fest. I met him at Disney, and he was a cast member at the store there, the downtown store, the big ass Disney store. And I saw him at Wicked Fest.
Oh yeah.
You know, and he had told me that he's been. You know, so anyways, we didn't link
To
up
Wicked
or anything
Fest?
like that. Yeah. So, but we didn't link up or anything like that. But it was just like, man, I wish I would have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that was pretty cool.
You know, it's like weird when like people be like, "I seen you at Wicked Fest." I'm like, "That's my event, y'all."
Another little
cool.
story to that. Going back to Wicked Fest, but I went to have breakfast because I lived in Redlands at the time, you know, and I went to have breakfast in Redlands, and that's only 15 minutes maybe from Yucaipa, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So Gabe had on his Wicked Taco shirt on that day, and the ladies that work in that breakfast spot we were at, they're like, "Oh, like you guys were in Yucaipa. You guys sell tacos in Yucaipa at that event, huh?" And he was like, he looks at me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we just did the event this past weekend." And it's like, "Oh yeah, we went there. It was spooky. Like, I didn't know people were gonna be walking around scaring. I was so scared." And I was like, "Oh, that's actually like my family's event we threw." And they're like, "Oh, no offense. It was great." And I was like, "Oh no offense taken." Keep in mind, you know, there was like they're little like Christian girls, so they're
Yeah.
very like, you know, innocent to like the Halloween stuff. And they're like, "Oh my god, I was so scared." And I was like, "What the hell?"
I couldn't even
I
shop.
was like, "What was you scared of?" You know,
The cosplayers.
But yeah. But it was just it was funny. And then, you know, Target too. I went to Target and Gabe again wearing Camp Crystal Lake, one of our old shirts. The guy is like, "Oh my god, that's a sick shirt. Like, where'd you get it?" She's like, "Oh, the Wicked Boutique shirt." He's like, "Oh yeah, I shop from Wicked Boutique." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's my family's company." And it happens quite a lot now.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying I'm big shit now, you know,
wow, calm
but it's just
down.
it was weird because
I thought it was weird when I saw our shirts at Disneyland.
yeah, it's just it doesn't get
Yeah.
old.
Okay.
No,
Boogie
Bash,
I think it's
yeah.
weird
Yeah,
when
the
we.
Boogie Bash.
Yeah, I think it's weird when we seen our shirt in Florida at Halloween Hornets. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
"What the?" That freaked
We're
me
like
out.
2,000 miles away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's always a cool feeling, but it's at the same time like
I get
when
scared.
I tell people like, "Oh yeah, it's my event, my family's event," they kind of look at me like, "Oh really?" And like, because I don't always dress. Yes, I wore black, you know, emo looking, but I don't always wear like a band tee, you know. I
I
look
do.
semi normal, I guess, you know. And I feel like they look at me like, "That's your event," you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Yeah, that's me."
No, I got that today at Vans. One of the guys comes and was like, "Oh, I like how you guys are dressed up for the Halloween season." I looked at Jaleesa, I was like,
Yep, that's happened
Dressed
to me
up.
too.
That literally just happened
dressed
to you.
up for the Halloween season. I was like,
Yeah, totally.
You know how many times I get comments on writers' outfits like, "Oh my god, he's ready for Halloween." I was like, "Oh."
He was ready in July and September.
This is
Yeah,
That
I-
happened to me
Monday.
recently
because
too.
they had the Vans there, their Halloween drop.
Oh, they did?
They had the slip-ons.
Oh, I didn't even see.
We're
it.
off topic.
Anyway,
But,
yeah, you're right.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But that just happened to me. I went to the mall too, and I was wearing my skeleton shirt and my purple spiderweb hat, and the guy was like, "Oh, I like your outfit. You're all ready for Halloween." I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, this is how I dress every day.
No, it happens a lot where people are like, "Oh my god, your outfit's so cute. I love your glasses." So, like, you know, and I'm just like, "Oh yeah, thanks." You know.
No offense taken.
I know, right? Right.
I'm allergic to all the other colors.
Nice outfit, Morticia.
I actually do wear some color more than these two.
Yeah, that's for sure. She wears
Yeah.
more
Sometimes
colors
I
than
wear
I
pink,
do.
you guys. Sometimes I wear pink. Believe it or not.
I wear green, dark
Let me see.
green,
There's
and
my closet right there.
that's pretty much it.
Nope, all black. Some are a little faded black.
Moving on.
Moving on,
Yeah.
moving on. Right, literally, right after Creeping Real. See, shout out to you guys because that event was really fun. I had a good time.
Didn't get home till like 1 a.m. Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways,
Monday we had to do some bags because Tuesday we were at,
Tavern of Terror.
and I was there. Okay,
And this was Ashley's first event back, and I was sick that day, y'all.
she was sick, and I'm just
And
like,
I was
well, what do you
sitting
want me
there
to do?
dying.
And it was hotter than hell.
It was hot.
It was so hot
Really?
that day. Oh my
So,
gosh,
dude, I took off. Ashley was like, "Why aren't you wearing your hat? Your head's gonna be summer." I was like, "I'm not trying to sweat out my hat." She doesn't know, fool. She don't know.
Yeah, but now her scalp was probably burned.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm such a mom now. I'm like, oh my god, did you put sunscreen?
Yeah, she was
you're
like,
gonna
"Jess,
get
did you put on
burned."
sunscreen?" I was like, "I did." She's like, "You did?"
You got to watch
Yeah.
out for Jess.
Yeah, she gets
You know what I
burned.
mean?
Oh, I know what you mean, bro.
What does that mean?
I want to embarrass you. We're not talking about it.
Yeah, we just got to make sure Jess is okay.
This is just special.
You know what I
What?
mean?
Nah.
Oh, man.
You want us to say why? Okay.
She's like, no.
No, tell me later.
But shout out Tavern of Terror. Always a good time
Shout
there.
out Grad Rocket.
That's in
Yep.
Anaheim.
And Anaheim.
Yes.
This is put on by October Village Glad Racket. Same people that throw, October Village. Just a smaller event at the brewery.
Right.
But super fun. Good time. Good vibes. Good beer. Good food.
We didn't even drink because I was sick and Ashley had to drive because I did not feel
Fucking
good.
man. That means I could have had the fucking tabs. Dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, well, we gave
tabs.
them
We had
to
Cokes
Leo.
and Leo had them. But yeah, shout out you guys.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's
nice,
always a
chill
little.
event.
That event's so,
Tight knit.
yeah, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Small group, so it's always good.
Yeah.
That
And
one had
then
a lot of new
after
faces
that-
too.
I'm just kidding.
Well, that leads into this weekend, though.
Yeah, now we're here.
That's how we're able to shoot this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, when we say it's been crazy, it's been fucking crazy, dude. On top of that, guys, most of us here work. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I work 55 plus hours a week. Jessica works. You know, my dad works. Andy works. Dude, it's been a
fuck me,
fucking
right?
grind. You know what I mean? It's been a grind.
I'm a mom.
Ashley's a
Ashley's
mom,
a mom.
to what it feels like
She
4
works
little kids, you know.
24/7.
Okay, my
dude.
son is just very active.
Oh,
Now,
here's
what's
a
the
fun
word
story.
that they use?
Her son is so active. I threw out my back today. All bullshit aside, I might have to go to the doctor tomorrow. I'm sitting here in pain. I'm not even shitting.
And
you
I'm
guys.
like, you should just let him fall.
Yeah, that's my boy. I can't let that happen.
You should meet him.
I
Ryder's
think
a tough nut,
no,
dude.
for real. I think he like sprained my pinky.
No, my back
because
is
he
real
pulls
hurt.
it every day because he wants me to follow him.
He's not mean.
He's not mean.
He's just
He just
very
wants to-
excited and hyper.
He's very,
I don't want to use the word hyper, but
curious.
he's very curious and
Like Andrew.
Love
Oh,
he's the opposite of me. He does
Andrew
not like
has-
laying in bed. Okay?
Andrew has a new puppy, and Ryder, whenever he's like, he goes up to the zoo and he goes like this.
No, he looks at me before he knocks.
Uh-huh.
He's like
He's
just
knocking in
straight.
the
He's
air.
showing me like, can I knock? And I'm like, no, doggy's asleep. And he looks at me. Oh my god,
Like you, motherfucker.
he's gonna do it either way. So I'm just like, whatever.
No,
Dude, I was
he
just
don't
trying to be
go-
respectful, but since
That
you
fool
said no,
bangs
anyway.
the
We
door.
also have gates on the stairs because he climbs the stairs when
yeah.
I'm not looking.
Yes.
And
No,
sometimes, if when no one's paying attention, he will get through the gate.
Oh, yeah.
And his ass is upstairs.
He
Yeah.
don't
You know.
climb the stairs.
He
He takes
runs.
off in the
And
stairs.
now he
'cause
thinks
he's a cool guy now.
Yep.
He's
He
a
doesn't
cool
use
guy
his
now.
hands no more.
Nope.
Yep.
And that's what scares me. He's getting too cocky. But anyway, it's not
Yeah.
about
That's Ryder. That's what
that's
she does
Ryder.
full time.
Yeah.
chase him
Yeah.
around. Or it's scary. He scares me.
Or you hear Ryder, don't do that. Ryder.
Be nice. Be gentle. Gentle hands, Raider. No hitting.
In other news, though, we got some. We finally got our tickets.
Yeah.
Yes.
To HHN.
That
My
hurt.
dad said,
That
wrap it
hurt.
up. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt right there, guys.
We almost missed the boat on.
That was
Dude,
sketch.
that was like
This-
freaking
yeah.
fighting a needle
You know,
in a
and this
haystack,
is
bro.
that year, right, where the Terrifier thing is such a big deal this year. Even though I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But you could tell the fan base that it's reached. You know what I'm saying? But this year has been fucking insane, dude. It's there. You can look at their calendar, and most of their dates are sold out.
Yeah, and that's why we started
Dude,
getting
yeah.
scared.
Yes,
Because we usually go to
we would have already
Horror
been.
Nights already. Yeah, early September. So we're like, oh my God, like, guys, we haven't booked it. So then we go and look at ticket price, like, oh, how are we going to pay for that? You're not ready yet? No, okay, we'll wait another day. Next day goes, that date's sold out. The time slot sold out.
Yeah, the
like,
time slots,
Yeah.
guys, it's hard to get tickets for 6 people. You have
And
to
that's a
understand
small
that,
group.
too.
That's a small group.
And that's where, like, we didn't tell no one the day we were going kind of group, you know? That's just us.
Shout
there
out
was
to
no, there was no
shout out to all
slots.
them people out there paying for RIP. Good Lord.
Look, but I even heard Fast Lane or whatever it is you're waiting over an hour still.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
So it's not even worth it.
And
Yeah.
we looked at the prices for front of line. It was $300. Another $100 I get to eat for free.
Yeah.
And all you can eat all night.
All you can
know, the
eat,
drinks
and I get to cut you.
And
So,
parking.
Yeah. And parking.
The VIP
Valet.
Valet, yeah.
parking. That's worth it too.
Yeah.
RIP.
So yeah, guys, with that being said, we're in debt.
Severe.
Yeah. I mean, but I did the
Come to
math.
my yard sale.
I
I'm
watched
just
this TikToker, and they're like, come and do the math with me as I did the front of line and the RIP tour.
They got money.
At the end of the day, she spent more money when she did the front of the line
You definitely have to.
because she paid for parking. She had to pay for her foods, her waters. Alcohol is the only thing that they don't cover.
You can't bring water bottles like at Disneyland. So you're thirsty, you're gonna go buy a bottle of water.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So with these passes, you can get soda, monsters,
Yes,
water,
yes.
Food, all that shit. Unfortunately, the beer's not included.
That's the
Wow.
only thing.
It
But they
sounds
do
like a
take you to
great
your
deal.
own private bar.
Long story short, though, this year I follow a lot of different influencers. That's all they do is follow Halloween events throughout the year, and I want to say 4 or 5 out of the 6 have said in the last 15 to 20 years that this year will go down as the best year of Halloween Horror Nights history.
Yep.
So that speaks volume when you're seeing 5 out of the 6 people I watch say the same thing. That's crazy.
So we're excited.
That's crazy. Very excited, dude. Murdy
I'm
said, "Yo,
ecstatic.
y'all said last year suck. I got you. Got you this year,
Yeah,
you know.
I can't wait.
Unfortunately, I just really wish Universal would stop with the overselling. You know what I mean? That really bums me out. That
Yeah.
really
If you
bums
see
me
Murdy
out.
in the backlog, talk to him.
He's not.
He
in
has
charge
nothing to do
you
with
know?
that.
I mean,
I don't think he has anything to do with that.
because I'd oversell it too.
Right? Exactly.
It's a business.
Yeah. Anywho, what's you guys want to talk about? Where are we at on time?
Hour 11.
Oh shit. Let's talk about The Conjuring real quick. We
Yes.
did see that last night, guys. That
It was called The Conjuring: The Last Rites.
Yes.
Right? Because this was the last one of the franchise. They're done, retiring, blah, blah, blah.
Until the next one.
And this was number 5?
4.
Number 4. I honestly really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, in my opinion. A lot of people were saying that the CGI was bad, but there was CGI in previous movies.
right.
So you're dumb, but I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking.
You're
I'm joking.
dumb.
I'm joking. They're like, fight me.
Yeah.
No, but I actually really enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the way they wrapped it up. I think they tied it in a nice bow with the explanations. Bringing in the daughter. I know some people think that's another storyline, but I don't think it was like a completely new storyline. I think they they wanted to
Cut it
tell her
off.
story before they ended it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the scares in this one was nonstop. They did not take their foot off our neck. It was
Literally.
it was nonstop, and I wasn't just like, I don't like closing my eyes.
Right.
Like Jessica will straight up be like this with her hat,
No,
covering her face.
No,
with
dude,
her
I
face.
was like this.
right, and I sat
But
next
that's
to
how
her.
I watch scary movies because I'm scared.
Right, me, I'm like, I'm gonna try to keep my eyes open, But there's a few scenes where I couldn't. I was just like, no. I had to cover my ears.
I seen you.
that.
I seen you.
I was covering my ears because if you can't hear it, you won't get scared. So I had my ears plugged a few times because I was like, there's no way we just got scared like back to back and there's one more now. Like you shitting me. But
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought the pop-up scares were good. The scenes were good. I really enjoyed. I think it was one of my favorites.
Wow.
Definitely. The last two kind of for me, but the
So
first one takes the cake. The last one I think comes in second.
Okay. So what would you rate that out of 10?
The movie,
Yeah.
solid 8.
That's my rating too.
Okay.
Great. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I love the storyline of the movie and how they go back to the beginning, but not all the way to where they go back to she's pregnant, you know, and then they jump to her daughter. I like how they brought her daughter in because I feel like, you know, in all the other ones, I don't think she was in this last one though. I don't think they ever really talked about her. But they still had her, like in the first one she was younger, the second one she got older, she was a teenager, and then this one she's older. So I really liked that, and I liked how they were like, yeah,
They brought her along for it.
You know, she sees stuff. You know,
Yeah.
she had her own little thing. I liked that. I liked how they brought in. I guess that's kind of a spoiler.
Oh well, spoiler alert.
Spoiler. That
They
shit
brought
scared
in
me.
the old families. Well, a couple of them old families, and Ashley was like, "Oh my god, Renesmee."
Yeah.
You know,
Not even because when I saw the lady from the first movie, just like her regular self, I was like, not again. Like she traumatized me.
yeah.
Not like you're lying. Something's gonna happen again. What? You're possessed. Go ahead.
But I don't know. I just like Ashley said, they did tie it off really good. Like,
I think for how much film they had, they did a really well ending to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause I feel
Right.
like they could have done so much. But I think they picked good scenes. I mean, was it a
Storylines
little bit too much scares?
maybe, dude. I feel like we're in a.
But I feel like
a
they're trying to go
maze.
out with a bang. You know,
Yeah.
like they wanted to go out with like us and like, yeah, we're that bitch. Like we did this.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it really is one of the scariest franchises to me now, in my opinion. You know, that and Insidious, those two franchises scare me. But yeah, not to cut you off. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you rate it?
An 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I liked it.
What do you think was a little too much?
A little too much.
Yeah, there's
Maybe-
4 of them.
No.
No. Maybe this, like you said, scared. Dude, I was scared. There was a part where my stomach hurt because I was like hiding, dude. Like, I had the chills.
You know what scene got me so nasty?
And I know what you're going to
And
say,
it
too.
got me so scared because I wasn't expecting that. Was the scene where the dad finally gets his turn to get scared?
Of course, the dad's always the last one
And
that you see
you
something.
know, the door creaks open. Spoiler alert, don't listen.
Yeah.
Fast forward 30
Fast
seconds.
forward.
The door creaks, right? He's like, what the heck? Like, let me grab my glasses off the nightstand. Drop. Oh, of course, right?
bro, yeah.
So
That's
he goes
me.
to pick up the glasses, puts them on. So you're thinking he's going to look at the door and someone's standing there, right? Mind you, sitting on his bed. No. He looks over and there's someone at the foot of his bed like this at the rails.
Scary.
Not just someone. That scary looking lady,
That's
bro.
scary like that. Right? And I just went, like, I was like, oh, like I jumped back because that terrified me, bro. The look on that ugly
No,
face.
no.
Oh my God, that was
I feel
scary.
like you don't understand though, Dad. We're talking. I don't think I've had chill. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But I had chills
Yes.
down my arms, dude. That's I was like,
Yes.
So the
it
storyline
scared
was the
me.
main demon was hiding behind this 3 little baby demons, you know. But still, like whatever, that one right there, nightmares.
gotcha.
Got me good.
That
more than
one
once.
was, yeah.
Or the Daw scene, which she was like,
Yes!
oh, girl, no, run. I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, I know that dog was scary as hell,
It
bro.
was scary. Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
I thought it wasn't my favorite movie. The first one. For
Yeah.
Me. First one for me was it.
Yeah.
That was fucking legit the way they did it all. There wasn't too much CGI in that film other than the fact that the fact that, you know, she levitates up in that chair.
And she's like, shades. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for this one, there was a lot of CGI. I felt, you know, like the whole, you know, God, again, I don't want to spoil it, but the Annabelle scene.
But
you
the
know what I
Crooked
mean?
Man was the same way.
Yes, but there was the Annabelle scene, the way the mirror was moving, the whole spinning of the mirror. That didn't make any fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like, why was it going
Because the presence was so strong.
100 miles an hour? You know what I mean? But
was scaring them.
I don't think it was a bad movie. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, though, where, you know, the daughter was always mentioned in some form in one of their movies, and she's always been, like, the weak spot for Lorraine. So to bring her along with this one, to tie it all up along with it, was like, okay, there it was.
Yep,
you know
yep,
what I
yep.
mean? So, yeah, I honestly, I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. Because, again, it wasn't my favorite. Again, the CGI was a little too much for me. But the scariness alone, dude. If you just want to go get scared, bro, if you want to go get scared,
Go watch it, yeah.
Keep your eyes open. I promise you it's going to get you.
Yeah.
I promise you it's going to get you. Because there was some scenes again where not once, twice, maybe probably 3 times where goosebumps just took over my body, dude.
Yeah.
Because it was just like that. Because it wasn't even like one of those where she made noise and like, like, you know what I mean? It was literally, it was just her presence. And just looking at you like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. That really scared me. Really scared me. You know? So, good movies, though. It's a great way to wrap it up. I love the ending.
I got me a little emotional at the end. I'm
yeah.
like, oh my god.
Love the ending. James Wan was just such an awesome, awesome person for this, for introducing all these films to us and how am I saying?
Revolutionizing.
Thank you. Horror again. You know, bringing in a new genre. You know, the paranormal really, and the there's so many forms of it that he brought in from. You know, Annabelle to The Nun to Insidious to Conjuring to. There's been so much of it. It's very enjoyable though. Very, very enjoyable. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll give it a 0 out of 10 because I ain't watching
You
it.
just wanted to be different.
Too scary
A
for
little
me.
too much. Okay. I thought it was really good.
I'm a practical kind of guy.
I see. He likes what's that movie you like? The Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Case in point, closed. There it is.
Damn.
Oh man. And I think that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
it.
that's it.
I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Again,
Yeah.
thank you for being patient with us, man. You know, we've been fucking super busy, and that was just part 1 of the phase because we're moving into October, which is even, I want to say it's just as busy, right?
Just about.
We're going to try to do a bunch of haunts this year, guys. Again, we've already booked horror nights. We're looking at knots possibly next year or next month.
Next year.
Next week.
Next week, damn it.
I need a job.
Yeah. So, anyways, keep an eye out, man. Thank you guys so much again for watching, for listening. As always, we'll see you on the next one.